Couple of releases recently. In the Dark Frontiers anthology, a weird Western story, which is cool. And I will also be, if you've been following along my week that was, I'm doing a weird Western co-authored by me and the majestic Chuck Buddha for the same company, for Wild West Press. And it will be a weird Western novella, maybe lead to a series. So, I'm excited about that. Also, I was in another anthology called Beyond the Grave. That came out recently as well. I should have copies of those for anybody on the $20 level to choose, if you so choose. So those will be available in the coming months as extras. Also, if you're on the $20 level, Frozen in Ice. Print copies finally came in for that one as well, so look for that. I'm so fat I can't breathe. My first short story collection in about 7 years, I think, is coming out. It will be Make Pretend, the complete short fiction of Armand Rosamilia, Volume 1. At this point, there will probably be about 5 volumes over the next several years. But this is the first one, and it includes 21 short stories. Some of them you probably have never read, even if you've been on Patreon since the beginning of this. Some of them were for anthologies. Some of them I wrote a couple just for this. There's newer ones, there's older ones. There's my very, very first short story, written in 1980 when I was about 10 years old. It's not that good, but it's in there. It's in there. So that's coming out. Has a foreword by Tim Meyer, which is very cool of him to do. I appreciated that. Also, coming out will be, I don't know, I got a bunch of stuff coming out. So look for all that. I'll update you. Also, Thunderstorm Books will be putting out Tool Shed, which is pretty awesome. That is an out-of-print novella. It's been out of print for many, many years. Paul from Thunderstorm loved it, and that should come out in about October. But there's only 29 signed hardback copies of that. So it's going to be very hard to get. And if you're in their Thunderstorm Collectors Club, you get first shot at it. If any are left, the general public can get to them. I don't think any of them will be left based on the response so far. So that'll be a good one. So here's a funny little story. I'm gonna stop walking for a second. Paul from Thunderstorm sent me the sheets, so I can sign them for this book. The problem is my normal mailman did not deliver the package. The woman who sometimes takes over and is very lazy and half the time doesn't even give me boxes because she doesn't want to get out of the truck. She jammed the package into my mailbox. Not only did she bend the package, but she jammed it in with such force that it basically screwed up the paper inside, even though there was cardboard and everything else and wrapping around it. So needless to say, the original sheets I got, I can't use. I couldn't sign. Paul was gracious enough to send me more sheets. So I have a bunch of these sheets that I can't use. See that? You can see it right there. Tool Shed. This is letter whatever of 29 copies. But the sheet, as you can see, is kind of bent and stuff. So I was like, well, should I throw them out? That wouldn't be good. So this is what I'm going to do. If you are listening to this, proving that you are listening to this, then all I need is for you to comment on this post and say, hey, I want a signed sheet. Obviously, you're not getting the book, but I will, and it won't be, those sheets won't be numbered. Well, they will be numbered. They will be numbered in your name, and I will get them out to you. So how does that sound? So if you want a copy of a signed sheet, it will definitely be a collector's item, worth millions someday, but no, not really. Just something fun to have.